Hello my dear students, how are you all? Welcome back to our YouTube channel Diksha Karnataka. I hope all of you are doing very good. Welcome to day 25 of our ongoing series, which is 60 out of 16 KCET Mathematics in 100 days. Okay, so we have completed our chapter application of derivative. We did in 3 parts. Okay, we have revised what we have done. We have done rate of change of quantities in the first session. Part 2 we have done increasing and decreasing function. Part 3 we have done what? Local maxima and local minima, and again we have solved questions on all these topics. Okay, we have taken varieties of questions. Now in today's session what we're going to do is we're going to solve PYQs on it. Okay, again we'll not solve all the PYQs. Okay, some PYQs I'll give you a solution in your mock test as well. So in today's session I've taken 10 PYQs. Okay, we'll keep the session to be short. I just want you to know what is the trend, how the questions are asked in the your KCET examination from this particular chapter. So when you are going for your mock test, you will know, you have a recollection. Okay, so this type of question can be asked. Okay, this kind of questions are there. So that's why this video is very, very important. In this session we'll talk about only PYQs, no concept. If there's a revision required for the concept, we'll see from the question point of view only. Okay, so I hope you are ready. I hope you are prepared for this session today. Keep your pen and paper ready. Let's solve all the questions with me at the same time. Okay, you will not need extra time here. Simple chapter. This itself was a simple chapter, right? If you know differentiation, you know AOD. Okay, there's some basic rules which is there. If you know that, if you know the differentiation, chapter is nothing. Okay, let's start with the first problem. They are saying that, acha, one more thing. Not every question in AOD requires differentiation. You'll see this. Okay, first question itself, we don't require a differentiation to find this value. Okay, so local minimum value of the function. So basically asking us to find what? Local minima for the function, okay, for the function f. Okay, for the function f is given by fx equals to 3 plus mod x. For the function is fx equals to 3 plus mod x, and this x belongs to all real number. Okay, asked in 2014, 10 years back, asked in 2014. Okay, how will you approach this question? Sir, can you find different, how can you define it, sir? If you want to differentiate it, how will it look like? You have to go like this, bacha. If you want to differentiate it, you have to define the function like this. How do you define this function? Okay, this will be what? 3 plus x and 3 minus x. 3 minus x. Okay, when x is greater than or equal to 0 and when x is less than 0. From here you can do it, but I'll give you a simple trick. Okay, don't have to do anything, just right here. Whenever you see mod, know the graph. Okay, right, y equal to mod x a function. Y equal to mod x is a function. How will you draw the graph for this? This is my graph. Okay, now transformation. What is the transformation here? Plus 3 means graph is moving up by 3. So I will redraw this graph. I'll redraw this graph, but from where? From here, because the graph has moved up by what value? By a value of 3. By the value of 3. So if I erase this original graph, what happens? What I'm getting now? This is my current value of the graph. This is how the graph looks like right now. Now tell me, looking at the graph, tell me what is the minimum value of the graph. Looking at the graph, tell me what is the minimum value of the graph. Simply 3, sir. 3 is minimum value. This is my local minima. You will not get any other value less than 3 because the graph is not there below 3 only. So minimum value is 3. Answer is B. Answer is B. Simple or not? Very, very simple.Moving on. Let's see. A stone is dropped into a quiet lake. Okay, wave move in a circle. Okay, in circles. Obviously, the speed of 5 centimeter per second. This is this. What is this going to be? Tell me. Think about it. What is this going to be? What value is this? Because actually, what happens in the word problems, no, especially in rate of change of quantity problems, it's very difficult to identify the variables here. Speed is, they are saying, sir. Speed is what is? What is speed? Displacement by time. Now think about it. What is changing in if you see the waves? This is how the waves will look like. So what's changing? The radius. Radius is changing, right? The radius is changing with respect to what? Time. So I can simply write this 5 centimeter per second as, what is the given data for this part? dr by dt is what, bacha? 5 centimeter per second. So one of the data is now clear for us. Okay. At that instant, when the radius of circular wave is 8 centimeter, they have also given the radius. How much they have given? 8 centimeter. Okay. How fast is the enclosed area increasing? So they are asking what? How fast? They are asking us dA upon dt, right? How fast means with the time. Enclosed area means area. What is the shape? Shape is circle. So what is the formula going to be? D of dt of A will be what? Pi r square, right? Pi r square, why sir? Area of circle is pi r square, okay? Check here. How much I'll get for this? I'll get simply 2 pi r. I'll get simply 2 pi r. Is it enough? No sir, this is dt here, so I have to write here what? dr by dt. So 2 pi, what is my r? R is 8, please check, r is 8, and what is this? 5. So 8 5s are 40, 40 times 2 is 80. How much is that? 80 pi. What's the change in area, right? So I'll write it as centimeter square per second. Centimeter square per second, change in area with time, centimeter square per second, 80 pi. Any option? See, such a simple question. Similar question I've done in the regular class of part 1, okay? The where we talked about rate of change of quantities. Question asked in 2014, okay? Chaliye, आगे बढ़ते हैं. Let's move on, okay? A balloon which always remains spherical, okay? When spherical part means volume will be 4 by 3 pi r cube, surface area will be 4 pi r square. Let's see. Inflated by pumping. Okay, what it means? What is this given? Cubic centimeter means volume change with what? Time. So they have given what, bacha? They have given dV by dt. How much is that? 10 centimeter cube per second. Given data is now. Find the rate of which radius of the balloon increasing. Means they are asking us to find what? Find by dr by dt nikalo. Find out dr by dt. Okay, when the radius is 15. When the radius is 15. Okay, all right. Radius is 15. So what will the expression of v going to be? 4 by 3 pi r cube. Am I right? 4 by 3 pi r cube. Find dv by dt here. How much is that? 4 by 3 times 3 pi r square. Is it enough? No sir, I have to do for r also because dt is there. So I'll do dr by dt. dr by dt. Okay. So this 3 and 3 will cancel, sir. Okay. What I'm leading here, what is left over here? 4 pi r square dr by dt. dr by dt. Okay. Is the radius given? Yes, radius given as 15. Okay. Chaliye. All right, sir. So let's do one thing. We will move everything on this side because we are looking to find what? dr by dt. So if I write it here, dv by dt again, I'm getting as 4 pi r square times what? Times dr by dt. Please check. Same thing is written here. Now what is the value given here as? 10 is my dv by dt. So I write this as 10 and what I'm going to do? 1 upon 4 pi r square equals to what? dr by dt. How sir? I have moved this over here. Okay. So it will become what? 10 times of 4 pi. What is my r? 15 square. So 15 into 15. So dr by dt. Please check. R is 15. Okay. Now simplify this calculation. So 5 2s are 5 3s are. Okay. This will be 2 times again. What I'm going to get? Please check. 1 upon 2 times 3 is 6 times 15 is 90 and this pi is there. So 90 pi. This is my answer. So basically if I have to simplify this, dr by dt with the units of writing 1 by 90 pi, 1 by 90 pi, what is the unit? Centimeter or meter, right? Centimeter or meter, what is it? Centimeter per second. How sir? Centimeter per second because dr by dt is there, r is in centimeter. Answer is C. Simple enough, okay. Moving on. Okay sir, asked in 2015. Okay, moving on. If x is a real number, then minimum value of x square minus 8x plus 17. Okay. So how we find minimum value? Okay. We can do both the conditions, first order test or second order test. Let's see what works for us. I think simplest is what? Second order test. Let's apply that. So first I'll find what? Derivative. Y is going to be what? Why I'm finding derivative? To find my critical value. So simply it will be 2x minus 8. This will be 0. Put it equal to 0. What I'm going to get? X equals to 4. X equals to 4 is my this thing. Let's check the y double dash also. If I check y double dash, what is going to be this? Just simply 2. Simply 2, right? Because this will be 2x, so 2. And this is what? This is greater than 0. It means minimum value will exist at what point? At 0.4. At 0.4, okay? if this is greater than 0 means what? At 4 put this as 4 here. So 4 square minus 8 times of 4 plus 17, how much is that? They're asking the minimum value, not the point of minima. Okay, so 16 minus 32, okay, minus 32 plus 17. If you add these two, you'll get 33 minus 32, how much is that? 1. Option C. Option number C. This is 32, bacha. This is 32. Okay, moving on. Moving on. Simple problem, very, very simple. Okay, chaliye. Question number 4 is to done. Fifth one. The rate of change of area of a circle with respect to its radius, R is given. Okay, so simple, sir. They're asking us what? dA by dr, not dt. Please check here. Rate of change of area with respect to what? Its radius. So dA by dr they're asking. So write like this. D by dr. What is area? Pi r square, sir. What is it? Pi r square, sir. Differentiate it. I'll get 2 pi r. What is my 2? 2 is as it is. Pi is r is what? R is 2. So put here 2. How much is the answer? 4 pi. 216 is 4 pi. Option number D. 2016 they have asked. Option D. Okay. Very, very simple problem. Moving on. Moving on. The function fx equals to x square plus 2x minus 5 is strictly increasing. Strictly increasing means what? We have to find the domain. Okay. Means what is the interval this has to be. Okay. So we have to drop what? We have to drop our number line in this case. I think yes. So how will I do it? First thing is to what? Find the critical point. Find the critical point. Chaliye. Y dash is equal to what? How to find critical point? Find y dash, put it equal to 0, get all the values where this is equal to 0. So 2x plus 2, okay, put it equal to 0. So 2x plus 2 equal to this. X equals to what? Minus 1. How, sir? Please check. X equal to minus 1 means minus 2 plus 2. So 0. So x equal to minus is my critical point. Draw the number line, please. Minus 1, minus infinity, plus infinity. Minus 1, minus infinity, plus infinity. Now check here. After minus 1, what is happening? After minus 1, put a value after minus 1 in this thing, in the derivative. After minus 1, I can put 1. 2 into 1 plus 2. How much is that? Positive, right? 2 into 1. Put here. X equals to 1 you put in this. So 2, 1 plus 2. How much is that? 4. So this will be positive, right? This will be positive only, no? So greater than 0 means positive here. Okay. What is this? We are looking for increasing part. Okay, increasing part. Okay, and what is this? What is this? So this is going to be, yeah, positive. Increasing part means from here to here. From here to here. Okay. Positive means increasing part. Okay. So whenever, this is not the derivative test for finding what? Maximum minima. This is for increasing and decreasing function. So positive means increasing part. Whenever the derivative is coming as positive means increasing part. Okay. Remember this. This was f dash of a should be greater than or equal to 0. Okay. When is greater than or equal to 0? 1 to infinity. What is it going to be? Minus 1 to infinity. So option number D. Or option number D. Okay. Let's move on to the next part. Okay. So now this question. The rate of change of volume of a sphere with respect to. Now you look this. So what is this form? If you are reading this question right, you will get the approach here. Rate of change of volume with respect to what? The surface area. It means it will be what, bacha? Application of parametric form. Right? We have learned parametric form. When remember this, if the volume of V is given by, what is the volume of a sphere? 4 by 3 pi r cube. What is the area? Surface area is going to be 4 pi r square. 4 pi r square. So two different expressions I have, two different functions I have. For these two different functions, they are asking us to do what? Find this value, dV by ds. Okay, but they are not in the same variable, right? So what I have to do? I have to find what first? I have to find here dV by dr. Okay, and then find what? ds by dr and take the ratio, right? Parametric form we have to apply. Let's check how will it work. Let's check how will this work. Okay, okay. How will this work, bacha? dV by dr. dV by dr. So if I am doing this, dV by dr, where's d? Okay, V is here. V is here, no? So I'm going to write it as 4 by 3 pi r cube. 4 by 3 pi r cube. So 4 by 3 will remain as it is. Okay. I'll get this as 3 times of pi r square. I'll get it as 3 and 3 will go out. I'll get it as 4 pi r square. 4 pi r square. Okay. Same thing let's do for this also. Let's do for area also. So I'll write it as dA by dr. How much that will be? 8 pi r. Simply check here. 4 times 2 is 8. 8 pi r. I'm looking for what value? dV by ds. dV by ds. When is dV by ds? Ratio of this. dV by dr upon dA by dr. What is this? Parametric form. Please understand this. This is parametric form, sir. Okay. All right. Application of that. Going to be what? 4 pi r square upon 8 pi r. Check this. I'll get 2 here. I'll get what? R here. What is my answer? R by 2. What is R? R is given as 4, sir. So 4 by 2. How much is that? 2. How much is that? 2. So what is my answer? 2. Option number A. Option A. 2, what is it? Volume with area. So centimeter cube upon centimeter square. Means the rate of change of volume with rate of change of area. Centimeter cube upon centimeter square. Answer is 2 centimeter cube upon centimeter square. Asked in 2017. Okay. Let's move on. 8th problem. Okay. Now this is a very good question. So far all simple questions. You all had fun. Let's use your mind now. Let's use your mind now. Okay. The maximum value of this, you have to maximize this now. What is the function given, bacha? Function is given as y equals to 1 by x to the power x. What is that we learnt in the differentiation? Whenever I have power or product or quotient, what we use? We simply use it as log on both sides. Use it. Log of y equals to log of this thing. Okay. What log? I can use natural log also. ln I can also write. Okay. But it's simply log. Okay. I can write. You can write as ln also. Take x over here. What I'm going to get? Log of y equal to x log 1 by x. Yes. I can write this as what? I can write log of 1 by x as x power minus 1. Please check. X power minus 1 will bring it outside because power will come in front. So minus x log of x. This is what? Log of y. This is my final answer for the function. Log of y equal to minus x log x. Okay. Now we have to look for maximum value. Means we have to find what? We have to find our differentiation first derivative. Find it out. There's no function given here. So we have to use in what is this type of function? Implicit function. The function is not given explicitly in form of x. Okay. Only y. So I cannot separate y and like this. So I'm going to differentiate like this only. If I do, what I'm going to get? 1 by y dy by dx equals to, I'll have to use what here? I have to use here product rule. I'll keep minus sign outside. X will be 1 and log x will remain just log x, and then I'll do what? I'll keep x as it is, and this will be what? 1 by x. Okay. X and x goes out. What's my answer? Please check. My dy by dx, my first derivative is nothing but minus y times of 1 plus or log x plus 1. 1 plus log x or log x plus 1. Okay. Now, first thing is what? To find any maximum minimum value, you have to find the critical point. How to find critical point? Put it equal to 0. Okay. Okay. This is a non-zero number. Put it here. What I'm going to get? 1 plus my steps are these. These are my steps, bacha. How, sir? How come? Please check. Y is a non-zero number, right? X power. This is a non-zero number, no? I can divide with a non-zero number. 0 upon y will be what? 0 only. So I get 1 plus log x equals to 0. 1 plus log x equals to 0. It means what? It means what? Please check here. It means if 1 plus log x is 0, it means log of x equals to what? Minus 1. Yes or no? Now, how will I convert? How will I get rid of log here? Take everything to the base e. So if I write it as e with the base log x equals to e to the base minus 1. E and log will cancel each other because they are inverse function. So the operation will be cancelled. I'll have simply x equals to e power minus 1. How much is that? X equals to 1 upon e. X equals to 1 upon e. This is my x value. What I am looking for? Check here. What I'm looking for? I'm looking for maximum value. How will I know where maxima is existing or not? Okay. How will I know maxima is existing or not? I have to find out second derivative. First derivative was what? Y. So this was, again I'll do what? I have to differentiate this part. differentiate this part. Okay, so achha, one more thing, there's only one value for it. Okay, if you want you can find this, no problem. Check here, I have to use what product rule again. So I'll do for the what, I'll keep this as y, so I'll keep this as minus y as it is. I'll get it as, or I'll keep this as y dash. Okay, sorry, yeah, y dash, or yeah, simply y dash. I'll get it as 1 plus log x. Okay, substitute this. If you put this as what, if you put this value instead of, if you put as x as 1 upon e, okay, this will be what, log of, this will be a positive number. Okay, this will be again becomes negative here, this is again a negative number. Check here, this itself, if you put log of, this is my differentiation, right? My y was what, this was my y dash, no, minus y 1 plus log x. How much is this? Okay, so I am doing a product rule here. So minus y is as it is. I did for 1 plus log x, 1, okay, this is 0, right? 1 will be 0, 0 plus 1 by x I'll get. What about this? Minus y dash, minus will be minus only. Y dash will be what? I am doing for y dash now. Okay, now 1 plus log x will be as it is. So first step I did for this part, I get 0 plus 1 upon x, 0 plus 1 upon x. For the second step I did for y, I get it as y dash, and this is as it is. Okay, now substitute x equals to 1 upon e. Log of 1 upon e will be what? Will be what? A positive number. Okay, positive number, this is a positive number, this thing is a positive number. What is this going to be? A negative number, because minus is multiplied. This is negative, and this is also negative. This whole thing will be less than 0. So what I'm getting? I'm getting y double dash is less than 0. What will exist? Maxima will exist or not? Maxima will exist or not? Yes, sir. Usually what I was saying, no, since you got only one critical point, no need to find the maxima, because the question has asked the maximum value. It means maxima must exist. Think about it. It's a MCQ question, and they're asking, all the options are having values, right? No place is giving undefined or like that. Means this function will have maximum value, so don't have to check the double derivative here. If you want to save time in examination, do not waste time over here. Quickly, after getting x equals to 1 by e, put it in the function. Put it in the function. What is the function? Function was y equal to x power 1 by x, or was it 1 power? Oh, okay, it was just opposite. It was just opposite. 1 by x power x. It was 1 by x power x. I hope you see this. So after getting this, you can directly use this function. Okay, don't have to do this, because maximum is existing, right? So don't waste time finding it. But if the options are like this, where you have to check the maxima whether it exists or not, then yes, you have to find the second order derivative and check. Since both of them are negative, negative means it's going to be less than 0. Less than 0 means maximum will exist. Okay, chaliye, let's put it here. So 1 upon e, 1 upon e, yes or no? X is 1 upon e, so 1 upon e is equal to power 1 upon e. This is going to be e power 1 upon e. This is my function's maxima. This is what? My maxima. E power 1 upon e, option C. E power 1 upon e is my answer. Moving on. I hope this is clear. Please have a look. Okay. Visible? Everything is clear? Okay. Chali. Similar question. Asked in 2018. Asked in 2018. Okay. They're asking us, stationary point means we are only asking for point of maxima minima. Means check for what? Just find the point value. Do not find the maximum minimum value. Only they're asking what is that extremity point. They're asking us what? Point of extremities. Okay. Point of extremity is what? Not the maximum minimum value. Not the point. Not the extremities values. Only point of extremity they are asking. Okay. So let's take this function again. Y equals to x power x. Since the power is existing, means what? What I'm going to do, bacha? I'll take log y equals to log of x to the power x. X will come in front. So log of y equals to x log x. X log x, again with the base e only. Okay. Take the differentiation, it will become what? 1 by y dash equals to, I'll keep this as 1, so 1 plus log x. Okay. And for this part, what I'm going to get? Please check. I'm going to get it as x will be as it is. This will be 1 by x. Cancels. What is my final answer? I'm getting this as y times of y dash means dy by dx equals to what? Simply 1 plus log x. Okay. Okay, all right. One second, one mistake I've done here, not 1 plus log x, right? Because why 1 plus log x? If I'm doing for x, x will be 1, this will simply log x, no? Simply log x, okay? So what I'm getting, 1 plus log x, this is my whole value is 1 plus log x, okay? So I'm getting y dash, this is not, again one more mistake, this is what, 1 by y, this is 1 by y, okay? So I'm going to get y dash as 1 plus log x times of what, bacha? Times of y, okay? Now, to find the critical point, a stationary point, I have to do what? Equal to 0, put equal to 0, okay? Now check here. So if I'm writing like this, y times of 1 plus log x equals to 0, this is a non-zero number, so I can take it on that side, will become 0 only. So 1 plus log x equals to what? 0. It means log x equals to what? Minus 1. Same steps we did on the previous question. Take everything with the base e. So e to the base log x equals to e to the base minus 1. How much is that? This will free itself. Inverse function x equals to e power minus 1. How much is the answer? X equals to 1 upon e. X equals to 1 upon e. This is my point of extremity. Only one is there. So not points, only point of extremity. Answer is B. Answer is B. Simple. Very simple. Okay. Chaliye. I hope you understood this, right? Please see. Stationary point is asking for where this is change is there. Where is the change in the function? Maxima or minima is there. We took the function, took the derivative by applying log, got this result. Same thing we have done in the previous question also. Please check. Same thing we have done, no? Here it was negative because of 1 by x part, but same thing was there. 1 plus log x was equal to 0. We got x as 1 upon e. Same steps, okay? Simple, but good question. Second one becomes simple because we have already done the previous one, okay? Now, last problem of the day, sir. Okay, sir, let's see. Again, I said some questions will not even require differentiation, okay, or any of the rule, first derivative, second derivative. Just the conceptual part, you can use your brain and get your work done in no time, okay. Asked in 2018 again, the maximum area of a rectangle inscribed in the circle. Means circle is subscribing the quadrilateral, means the rectangle is inside the circle. Like this something. So think about it, when will this rectangle be having maximum area? When is it going to have maximum area? Means when it is the largest, it will be largest only when this becomes the diameter. This becomes the diameter, okay? When this is diameter, this chord becomes diameter, then what will this be? This will be r, this will be r of the circle, and this will be what? A and A. This will be A and A, okay? Because this is when this becomes square. Whenever this rectangle, please visualize this, whenever this rectangle becomes a square, okay, with what? With diagonal lying on this center, okay, means diagonal should be equal to diameter. In that case only I will have this area of rectangle to be maximum, which will be equivalent to what? Equivalent to your diameter, okay. Chaliye, equal to circle, sorry, a square with the diameter 2r, okay, or the diagonal as 2r. So apply the Pythagoras theorem over here. Apply Pythagoras theorem over here. Please check. So first of all, let's find the value which is given from here. PU1 we have learned coordinate geometry, okay. Please check x plus 1 the whole square, y minus 3 the whole square plus 60 equals 64. What is the equation of this? X minus h the whole square plus y minus, forgive me, y minus k the whole square equals to r square. What is h and k? H comma k is the center and this is my radius. So if you compare this, what are you going to get the value of r from here? Compare this from here. So if r square is equal to 64, what is my r value? R is simply 8. Correct? R is simply 8. So what is my diameter? 2r, 16. Okay. Now apply the Pythagoras theorem. A square plus a square equals to 2 times of r square. A square plus a square equals to 2 times of r the whole square. Okay. What is going to be? 2a square equals to what? 2r the whole square, which is nothing but 16 square. So what is 2a square equals to? Okay, 2a square equals to what? 256. All right. So what is a square equals to? How much is that? 128. 128. And what are they asking us? Find the maximum area. If this side is a into a, what is going to be a square? A square is what? Area of a square. Area of a square, what? Name it. A, B, C, D. A, B, C, D. Area of square, A, B, C, D is going to be what? Going to be what? 128 square units. 128 square units, option number, this is not, forgive me, this is C actually, bacha. Option C. Option C is my correct answer. Option C is my correct answer. Okay, I hope this is clear. I hope this is clear. This is it for the session. This is it. Means we have taken 10 PYQs, saw the trend. Okay, solve questions on the decreasing function also. Solve questions on second order derivative test also, and the rate of, we have solved more questions on rate of change of quantity. Okay, if you are able to, if you need more questions on the PYQ section to be discussed before the mocks, let me know. Okay, I will include more and more questions in the session. I realized, okay, that I should discuss PYQ first. So for the first 3 chapters I did not discuss it, but now I'm starting a trend where I'll discuss PYQs, some questions in PYQs first, and then I'll take up for the mocks in the variety of questions. I'll mix it up for the mocks. Okay, chaliye. Now what is happening here is, so we are completing today the chapter application of derivative. Again, you'll have a mock on this. Okay, in the coming session, in the coming KPL, you'll have the mock. So be prepared, keep solving the questions. Okay, some questions will come from the previous chapter also, but here this will be here. Okay, whatever the coming, so during the week, whatever we finish, we will give you in the KPL. Okay, in the mock test, weekly mock test, you'll have the questions from both the topics or all the topics which is covered in the same week. Okay, chali. So with this we complete the chapter. Next coming up is what? Tell me, what's the next chapter? Next chapter is integrals, which you were all waiting for. I saw some comments also, so you were asking for integrals. Okay, good. I don't know why you're struggling with integrals. If you are, I hope you're not struggling with integrals. So we'll see, we'll again start from the very basics, and we'll build on, and we'll solve all the complex questions. We'll learn all the important concepts in the chapter. Okay, and I said, always there will be some additional topics. Okay, I'll not only stick to the syllabus which is there, I'll add some additional topic because it helps to, you know, bridge the learning curve. So there will be something extra given. Okay, maybe 5%, maybe 2%, maybe 10%, something extra will be given in the sessions. Okay, chaliye. So with this I will conclude the session. Keep working hard, keep positivity around you. Okay, have good friends around you, keep good food, eat good food, and whenever you have time, go out, play something, stop using phone that much. Whenever you have time, do something, play some sports. Okay, so for example, I like to play badminton, or I like to go for something else, some other sports, maybe swimming. So what you can do, again, whatever activities you can do for the less amount of time, do it, because you don't have time to spend hours on the games. But yes, do something, do meditation, do yoga, keep positivity around yourself, keep working hard, keep solving questions, because it's mathematics. What else are you going to do? You're going to solve questions only. So this is it for the day. I hope to see you in the next session. Thank you. Take care. Bye-bye.